back.
I don't care. Whatever. Zoom in. Are you in?
Yeah, kicking back into Stan Smith.
This is what teaches you about who somebody is. So here's Jordan. He comes in. I'm like kind of taking the cues from the other guys. And I go for the handshake, full hug. Then he's like chucked me. He basically sat on my lap for a second, just absolutely. Like Chuck Wicks. And no,
he's a cool dude.
He's a good dude. Yeah, yeah. Have you guys been in there hanging out?
We've been hanging. We've been talking. We've been working out. We just worked out a minute ago. One-handed press-up challenge. I beat him.
Definitely. Did you really?
I beat him.
Did you really?
I beat him.
He's so happy.
I could have done 10. He could only do 1. No big deal.
That's funny. All right. So by the way, you have a bit of an accent. You from the East Coast?
I'm from Texas.
Yeah.
I'm from Texas. You're gonna learn that.
No, where is it? Is it Scotland?
Yes, I'm from Scotland. I'm from a little village just outside of Edinburgh in Scotland. Okay. A little village called South Queensferry, where I grew up with my lovely mum, and my father and my brother. And I've lived in several different places, but then I ended up in Nashville, Tennessee.
That's awesome. You got you're working on that accent too.
I mean, I'm kind of good at it, but it's.
He's doing Chad impersonations, like he can do Chad.
Yeah, I'm actually not great at Chad, to be honest. I'm kind of getting there. It's about development, it's about sticking with something and getting better at it with time.
Before we move you to America in the story, I wanted to do women live in Scotland? I know no famous Scottish women that I could think of. I was thinking Sean Connery,
they do.
Craig Ferguson, fat bastard from Austin Powers.
Yeah, Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor is not a woman though.
No, I know, but Ewan McGregor, he's just my guy. If I could ever meet Ewan McGregor, his performance as Obi-Wan Kenobi was absolutely outstanding.
Yeah, no kidding.
Incredible.
Dude, he's awesome at everything. I can't remember, there was some movie that I watched like really early in his career, and I was like, that dude's awesome. And the next thing I know, people are like, Ewan McGregor, man.
I'm about to blow your mind. Are you an avid Harry Potter fan?
Yeah.
Professor McGonagall.
Professor McGonagall is Scottish. Is she really?
She's Scottish, aye.
Finally!
Yeah.
Is that weird? Has anyone else ever thought about it? I was like,
Professor McGonagall.
Why did I think of this like a famous female that's Scottish, and they're all Irish.
Professor, you don't even. I'm really sorry to the lovely lady and the incredible actress that plays Professor McGonagall. You're a sweetheart. You're incredible. I don't actually know her name, her real name, so just say Professor McGonagall.
We'll look it up, and Brian's gonna put it on the screen, right?
Absolutely, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah. See?
There you go.
Yeah. So when did music become part of your life, Jordan?
So I started off in sport. I played football. You guys call it soccer.
Soccer? No, I grew up with a soccer player too.
Yeah, I can tell. It's the legs.
You can see it in the legs. The calves, yeah.
It's definitely the calves. My calves went a little bit. And that's what I wanted to do professionally, and I was on a really good path with football. It was all going the right way, and then I got injured. And
what'd you play? What position were you?
I was a striker.
Right on. That's a busy position.
Top goal scorer in Scotland for semi-professional football.
Who's your team?
I'm a Heart Midlothian fan. Okay. Yeah. Heart Midlothian. My boys. HMFC.
FCB.
Hashtag. And then just around the time I got injured, my cousin passed away in a tragic car accident, and I inherited a drum kit. Which was the first thing I ever inherited, and I went on to play drums for years. I moved to London. I had a girlfriend in Sweden, and I moved to Sweden for a little bit. And yeah, I played, cut my teeth, played countless gigs. And then I did a television show in the UK, and that's when everything started to switch.
What was that show? I mean, I wouldn't know.
It was called Let It Shine.
Okay.
So a phone call saying, hey, there's a BBC television programme, and they're looking for boy bands, would you be interested? And at first, I was a bit skeptical because I hadn't really made the crossover yet into that. I hadn't made the transition, into singing. And I was dancing at the time. I used to be a dancer as well. You probably see that when you come.
I can see that just the way you walk and stuff. Good balance.
Yeah, good calves. So I did. They called me back and said, it's going to be Gary Barlow. It's going to be Gary Barlow, and who's the lead singer for Take That. Massive inspiration of mine. And I went, okay, I'll do it. Went right through to the final, came off that, and my dad said, son, I grew up on country music. You used to listen to Johnny Cash. We, countless other stars, Dolly Parton, Kenny Rogers. Said, I know, and I loved country. I have always loved country. I mean, there's a similarity between country and folk.
Yeah, it's rooted in honesty.
Yeah, absolutely, folk being Scottish. So
he's saying folk.
I am. That's a roll off the tongue. So my dad said that, and I said, okay, sure, I'll go to Nashville. I'll do it. And I came over here, cut my teeth in Tootsie's and Honky Tonk Central and a lot of historic places like that for a few months. And then I met the guys and
they brought you in and they were like, let's do this.
Yeah, it became my family, and these guys are absolutely incredible. They inspire me every day. We work super hard together. Awesome. We love each other, and we're really proud of what we've created, and we can't wait to go forward and just continue this journey.
It's amazing, man. Here's Jordan right here.